transgression. وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا. The Quran says, do not transgress. So you only fight the combatants. And what do you see today? You are happy to see the non-combatants being killed. Look at your war ethics. Look at your war principles. And look at the principle of Islam. Fight those who only fight you and do not commit transgression. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught his companions the ethics of war. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, one of the closest companions of the Prophet, the first Khalif of Islam, he commanded his armies that when you go in battle, be wary, be aware of these 10 things. Do not kill women. Do not kill children. Do not cut down the fruit-bearing trees. Do not destroy the land inhabited by people. Do not even scatter the bees. This is the teaching of Islam which you didn't know anything about. So, oh people, I am appealing to your conscience, the conscience that is left still, that makes you human. Because if you didn't have that, you're no different than an animal. In fact, it's an insult to an animal to call you an animal. Because the animals go by their instincts. But you, if you know yourself more than an animal, you don't deserve to be called an animal. It will be an insult to the animals. So whatever of humanity is left, you should wake up and say, babies and children, doesn't matter who they are. Whether you are an Israeli baby or a Palestinian baby, your worth is the same. Your life is the same. You are innocent. So those people who made you to differentiate between the life of an Israeli baby and a Palestinian baby, they have conditioned you, programmed you in such a way that you don't even realize. You have become brain dead, and in fact, you don't have any brain cells left. Because you cannot even speak up against this brutality, against this aggression, against this baby killing. Do you even watch the news? Do you even watch the social media? They're even trying to flatten Gaza. And you say, I'm not a Gazan. But what if the same thing happened to you? What if your family, your country, your nation was attacked and you were bombed left, right and center? One moment. You were bombed. Don't go away. I'll take your question. What if you were bombed left, right and center, from above, from all sides, and your houses were destroyed, your hospitals were destroyed, your family was destroyed, your children, your wife, your husbands, your brothers, your mothers, they were killed? How would you feel? Take a moment of pause and ask yourself this question. How would you feel if it was you? It happened to your family. It happened to your home. Would you feel indifferent? Would you say, it doesn't matter who's doing it? They're good guys, they're the good people. They're killing us, it's okay, I'm happy with that. Or would you be angry? Would you say this is unjust, unfair? This is an act of terrorism. This is an act of barbarism. This is an act of infanticide, genocide, ethnic cleansing. Would you not say that? So why do you act differently when somewhere someone else is suffering the same state? You people want to believe, you people want to label yourself as civilized? Where is your sense of civilization? When you discriminate people based on their ethnicity, based on their language, based on their religion, based on where they are, geographical region, based on their color. You differentiate and you don't call yourself a racist? The Prophet of Islam, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said, no Arab is superior than a non-Arab. No non-Arab is superior than an Arab. No white person is superior than a black person. No black person is superior than a white person. The only difference between them is the one who's more pious, righteous, God-conscious. As the Quran says, Allah, God, your Lord, created human beings in the differences in their languages and their colors, in nations and tribes. Not that you despise of each other, but you recognize each other. And the most noble among you is the one who is Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. The most noble among you is the one who's more righteous, more pious, more God-conscious. That is the differentiation Islam makes. It is a differentiation based on your piety and your righteousness and your good actions. Not based on color, not based on ethnicity, not based on geographical location. Islam transcends all of this racism. So people, we want you to wake up. We want you to rise up. We want you to raise your voice against this oppression. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to be a Muslim to support the Palestinian cause. You only need to be human. You only need to be human. If you don't support what is happening there, if you don't feel the pain of the Palestinian men, women and children, do you have any humanity left? Take a moment and ask yourself, do you have any moment of humanity left? Are you going to let the collective punishment on these individuals who are free from any blame, innocent children, just because a political group did something in a political context that goes all the way from the 70s, or even earlier, 48, 68, earlier, 75 years of brutal occupation, and you didn't know anything about it. You think it all started in 7th of October. And neither did you know the Israelis themselves were killing their own people by missiles. So all this burning picture that you've seen is from the shells of Israeli forces. You didn't even know that. They were killing their own people because they couldn't fight these entity that went on 7th of October. So the world is brainwashing you with their propaganda, and you are so happy to be brainwashed. What is left for you people to be a real human being? I want you to really think and ponder on this question.